Have you ever wondered what your true passion is? That one scene that makes your heart sing and fills you with purpose. Today I'm going to help you uncover your passion and unleash the power within you. Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel, I see Monibi. So let's dive in. Try a variety of experiences. Usually when we ask other people what they like to do, what their passion is, they just answer that they don't know. They don't have any interest, their life is so boring. Probably they wanna find some hobbies, but they just don't know how to do it. That's why they decide that it's better to sit at one place, don't try anything else because it's not for them. But every person has her interests. Maybe now you don't realize that you have interests, so try other things in order to identify what you like, what you don't like. You need to get experience in order to find these things that bring you pleasure. Go outside and try new things. It can be whatever you want: painting, dancing, singing, taking pictures, doing sports. Life without a passion is very complicated and boring because there is nothing that motivates you. You just do what you have to do. It's not always the only options that you have to go out in order to try new things. You can start from your home, but don't be stuck only at home because outside your house you can find a lot of interesting and amazing things. 5 years ago I didn't know my interests at all. The only thing I was doing is that I was playing computer games, and I hope that maybe one day I would find this passion and I would have a successful and happy life. But in a year I realized that my passion will not come to me, knock in the door and just say I'm here, hello. With every new year I added new things to my life, and it helps me hugely because now I'm that person who has a lot of interests. Engage with people. Have you ever noticed that after conversation with one person you feel inspired to try something new? I think that that's the magic of conversations with right people, with people who do something. They don't just sit at home and scroll their social media every day. They try new things, they live this life fully. And after talking to them, even if you didn't have any interest before and now you feel that you want to try this thing, you're so motivated and inspired. Go outside and observe other people, what they do on a regular basis, what are their interests, hobbies. For instance, if your friend learns foreign languages, if you really want to try this and after trying this you will like it, you will have much more topics to discuss with this friend, and also you can do this with your friend. I think that it's wonderful when we have similar interests with our friends, as right now it will be much more motivational for you, and it's always better to do something with someone, especially your friend. But the most important thing, get inspired by others, don't copy them. You don't need to do this only because all of your friends do. It only depends on you. Will you continue doing this or not? Just pick some inspiration from your friends and from people around you. As I know this very well, that when you discuss topics but your friend doesn't know anything about this, and what's more, isn't even interested in listening to these topics, it can be very difficult to communicate with such a person because you almost don't have anything in common. That's why I prefer communicate with people who have at least one interest with me in common, as it's our topic forever and we know for sure that we will have something to discuss. Reflect on your past. Remember when you were a kid, dreaming about what you'd be when you grew up. Think about these things. What did you like doing in your childhood? What things will bring you pleasure? Now you can easily get back to these things because you already have connection with them. In your childhood you try a lot of things, you have plenty of time and you enjoy discovering this world. So continue doing this. I was singing and dancing in my childhood and I still love doing this. Now I sing at home and I want to go to vocal classes, but it's only in my plans because I don't have enough time. However, I already have my passions. I know what I like doing and I do this in my spare time. Practice journaling. Journaling is like having a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. I've noticed that when I started journaling, I got to know myself much more. I discovered my interests, what I like, and also what I don't don't like. It's better to do journaling practice every day in order to observe your life. I do this every evening in my notebook. I just write all of the things that happened to me today, what I liked doing, what I didn't like doing, what emotions I experienced. You can write things which brought you pleasure, what thoughts did you have. Be very observative, what you do every day and how you spend your time in order to identify your interests, because it's obvious if we like doing something, we try to do this more often. Also, you can journal in your phone. It's even more convenient because you always have opportunity to reread a certain day, but I prefer journaling in my notebook because I write with my pen and I just share with my notebook these thoughts and leave all my negative emotions. Why you have to write it down every day? Because you can forget it very easily, as you can't keep all this information in your brain. So it's better to write it down. You will notice on what scenes you're ready to spend hours because you like them, and these are actually your passions. As I've already said, you can already do things what you like, but you just have to recognize them. Recognize your talents and achievements. Pay attention to what good other people say you. For example, you cook such a delicious food and other people say it to you every time. They say that maybe it's your talent because you do this like real pro. If you continue doing this, it means that you like it. Why we think that we don't have any passions? Because we live like robots. We do everything unconsciously, on automatic. We are not observative at all. We are too focused on our daily scenes that we don't pay attention to everything that happens around us. If people make you compliments, it means that you do something well. So pay attention to these scenes. What other people praise you for? Say you that, oh my god, you do this so well. Other people really can help you find your interests just by making you compliments. List your simple joys. Life is a beautiful collection of small joys. It's like finding a piece of chocolate in your pocket. You didn't expect it, but it makes you smile. This list you can even do right now after watching this video. Give yourself time to recall and write all of those things that you enjoy doing in your day-to-day life. Maybe you like taking pictures and posting it in your Instagram, or you just like listen to other people and analyze them, give them advices like a psychologist. Because I also notice this in myself. Don't put yourself in frames. Write everything that you like, even the smallest scenes. It would be nice if you will write at least 10 scenes. If you have more, it's even better. And after creating this list of your simple joy, try to add these scenes that you like in your day-to-day life, and you will notice how your life will change, because now you do things that bring you pleasure and motivate you. Life without a passion is not interesting at all. Involve in meaningful conversations. Pay attention when you communicate with other people what topics you can discuss for hours, and when someone asks you about this topic, you immediately switch on and start providing this person with all information that you know about this certain topic. Of course, it's better to discuss these topics with people who know at least something about them. Otherwise, this person will be very bored just listening to your long 2-hour stories about this certain topic. So choose people for communication very attentively. I don't mean that you have to talk only about yourself, only about those things that you're interested in. Just pay attention to the topics that you usually discuss with other people. Do you like discussing this or maybe not? Also pay attention to the information that you consume. For example, books, different articles, movies. All of these things as well can help you find those interests, because for example, if you read book about certain topic not for the first time, it means that you're really interested in this topic. As I've already said, I think 10 times before that, you have to be observative. Pay attention to everything that happens to you and around you, and you will notice your interests. Your passion can change. Everything can change because you're a human being. You can change. Things that you like can change, because this world changes every day. So don't just stick to that one passion. If you notice that you are no longer interested in this, just leave this and give space for a new one. Nowadays, every single day something new appears, and we can have much more interest right now that we could have, for example, 15 years ago, as we have more opportunities. So who knows, maybe in 2 years you will not be interested in this painting, but it doesn't mean that you have to leave it right now. Spend time on your passion only if you feel that you really want to do this. Passion is a diverse spectrum, and you can have multiple passions, each adding a different shade to your life. It's always better to have several passions because you have more opportunities. For instance, if you like traveling and learning languages, not every person has such an opportunity to travel every month, but it's your passion and you want to spend time on this as much as possible. However, unfortunately, you don't have such an opportunity, but you have another passion, learning languages, and you can learn languages whenever you want, at home, at your job, even when you travel. So now you have much more opportunities and you don't have to wait next year in order finally to do something that you are passionate about. Sometimes your passion is right in front of you, waiting to be acknowledged. It might be the little things that you do every day. So trust the process, trust yourself, and let the passion light your way. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you soon in my next videos. Bye!